Meow, 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 meow.
Okay. Here you go. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Saturday edition of Morning Scone, presented by Brock. Yes, indeed, by Brock. That would be the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Right, Drew? What? What? Brock. Very good, Drew. Very proud of you. Here we go. LSU baseball gets a win last night. I'm ready. LSU baseball gets a win last night, y'all. LSU basketball today on the hardwood against Tennessee. So, I am a dumbhead and left my tripod at work yesterday. So I've got a different setup here. I have like two boxes, and then I'm leaning this against a candle, but I see like it's like pointing downward, so I'm gonna need to do that. But this means Drew's not gonna be able to see it as well, and he's probably gonna fuss. So my apologies if he fusses. If and when he fusses. Okay, that is Dad's coffee. What are you looking at? Can I sit in my chair? Can I sit in my chair? Can I sit in my chair?
Dad's show.
That is Dad's show. Look out, Dad needs to sit in his chair. Or is this Drew's show?
And what bed too?
I guess that ain't no surprise. It is Drew's show.
Ralphie.
You will watch Ralphie when we go to Daisy's. That's so good. And you can ride the elevator at Texas Children's Hospital. Very good.
Okay.
Okay. That's still a month away, but when it comes, you can do that. And he will ask us every day for the next month about going to Daisy's house and riding the elevator and watching Ralphie. But it's good he remembers all that. Carl the Cat, good morning. Mike Sylvester. Hal Jubin, good morning. Irfan Sayad, good morning. Craig Duga. Game day, I'm pretty pumped as well. Got my I Will Wait For You shirt on, you best believe it. Amy Brown Crane, good morning. Blake Abear, what's up? Matthew Rogelio. Morning, gentlemen. Sure hope Drew is being compensated accordingly for his assistance. Yes, Drew is being compensated accordingly. He gets free lodging, free meals. He gets free transportation. He gets free health care. He gets free everything. He's being compensated very nicely for his participation. Let's see. Kirk Taylor, good morning. Trivia Carter, good morning. Travis McGraw, Lauren Anderson, Bob Kubrick, Bruce Moberly, Drew Barra, good morning. Hey, Dad, what's up? Corey Landry, Dan Dakota. Good to see everybody this morning. Brady Beacom. I'm going to go ahead and hit the share. Hopefully y'all will as well. As always, shout out to Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, sponsoring the show. So happy to be pleased to be partnered with them. They've been such a huge help. Jessica and Ashley over in their marketing department have been awesome. They got the sign made. They got me the hats, the shirts. They've been awesome. So they've kept me up to date with talking points. I think we're going to do some videos of some of their doctors over there as well. So it's been great. It's been awesome partnership. I appreciate them so much. Let's see. So, thoughts on the baseball game last night, if y'all got them. And then, of course, we'll preview basketball today. Let's see. I got a busy morning. I got to get over to Williamson Eye Center. Daddy's got his coffee. Good morning.
Coffee.
So we'll be out of here for 8 because I got to get over to Williams. I got to go shower and change, get to Williamson Eye Center for 9. We're doing a video shoot there this morning. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You're not necessarily going to be interested in me being there, but the other 2 people that will be there, you'll be very interested in hearing from them. So it'll be a lot of fun. So LSU basketball against Tennessee. Previewed the game a lot yesterday on AFR and Locked On Podcast. I picked LSU to win the game. My sincere hope is that, similar to Florida, it is a one-possession game when you get into the final 2 minutes, and LSU just basically needs to get a score and a stop, and they win. And that's my hope of how this goes down. And I think they will. I think the atmosphere is going to be awesome. And I do think LSU wins this game because I think they can present some of the problems physically that Kentucky did. Now, Kentucky's a much better defensive team than LSU. That's not even close. So I don't think you'd see LSU get up 20 points on Tennessee like Kentucky was, but I think LSU's athleticism and length is something that I don't know that Tennessee is fully equipped to deal with. I think Tennessee is physical and skilled and veteran and doesn't make many mistakes, and they play a team concept, and which is I mentioned this on I think on Locked On yesterday. I was listening to Hunt's podcast, the Hoops with Hunt, the daily LSU basketball podcast he does. He threw out a stat. I didn't know this. So Tennessee leads the SEC in assists. I knew that, 19 a game. LSU does not have a single game this year where they've assisted on 19 buckets. That's remarkable. It goes to and Tennessee scores 83 a game. LSU scores 82. They're 1-2 in the SEC in scoring. So it just goes to show you like the efficiency and how much of a team concept they have and how the contrasting styles the two teams are. So I'm excited about it. Tyler Hales, good morning. Eric Sonier, good morning. Sam Dupaire, Dupeire, Dupaire. I'm probably wrong, Sam. Hernando Cuellar, good morning. Let's see. Aaron McVoy, Nolan Daigle, good morning. Let's see. Kirk Taylor, so did Cotton transfer officially yesterday? So he hasn't transferred, Kirk. He's entered the transfer portal. And you can always exit the transfer portal, but you got to figure if he's gone in for the second time in 2 weeks, he kind of means it this time. And I have not asked anybody at the football office about what's going on there. As you might imagine, little more concern right now with basketball and baseball and such. But I'll see if I can get an answer. Hey, Grant Dugas, good morning. Bruce, great shirt, man. Thank you. Love that shirt, man. Bless you. Drew says bless you every time he sneezes. He sneezes, and like even if he's in a room by himself, like I'll hear him in his bedroom. He'll go, oh, shoot, bless you. Hi. I love you. You're my favorite little boy in the history of the whole wide world. Can you say I love you? We gotta work on that. Awabasan. Maybe Daddy will take you to Awabasan later. Or Fresh Market. Daddy has to go do some work this morning and then watch a basketball game. But after that, we can maybe go to Fresh Market. Okay. And runs away. Joe Juba, what's up, Joe? Good morning, bud. Aaron Lodge, good morning. Drew gets paid for college athletes. So it's kind of a similar working circumstance, Carl. He gets food and room and board and all that sort of stuff. Meal plan. Gets all of his surgeries taken care of. It's funny. Plant Machine Works Inc. So Drew is compensated like a college athlete. There you go. Boom. Nailed it. Justin Husky. Good morning, y'all. Scone heads. I like it. Scone heads? Sconers? Sconers might be good. Dan Ducote, key to the game today. LSU not getting lost in Tennessee's pace of the game. We need to control tempo or it could get ugly. It's sort of, but Florida controlled tempo and LSU ended up playing a half-court game and doing quite well. Now they scored 64, which is 20 under their average, but in regulation. But, excuse me. But they were able to play that pace. Game never got away either way. They played that pace. And the thing is, LSU wants to run in transition and off of missed shots and steals. Well, if the other team is protecting the basketball and they're making all their shots, you can't run in transition. So, to some extent, it just like Florida did. If they want to run the shot clock and they want to defend, and it would go similar. Brady Beacon, you think LSU will win today, Matt? Basketball? I do. Brady, I do think they're going to win the game today. Like, legit think that LSU will win the basketball game today. Joe Juba, coffee, basketball, whiskey. That's a good combo, man. That's probably how my day's going to go. You forgot baseball as well, though, because we will watch baseball tonight. Baseball game tonight, 7 o'clock. They moved it from 2. We got to talk also about the baseball game last night a little bit. Y'all know my feeling on it. Like, I'm less concerned about results. I'm more concerned about what we're learning about LSU as we get closer to conference play. By a mile, Hess was so much better last night just because he controlled his pitches, man. And when he controls his pitches, he's so good. He struck out 2 in the first, 3 in the second. He had 5 strikeouts through 2 innings. I told y'all he was going to pitch. He was going to go 7 innings and throw 10 strikeouts. Well, he went 5 innings and had 6 strikeouts. He should have had a 7th because the last batter of the 5th should have been a strikeout. He had what should have been a called strike 3, and the ump squeezed him. But Maneri yanked him to get Walker in there and get Walker some work, which I'm cool with. We talk about Eric Walker in a second. But the thing about Hess is, in the first inning, Hess's first inning, he had a walk, a hit by pitch, or was it 2 walks, a hit by pitch, and 2 strikeouts. It was like feast or famine in that first inning. And then he came out in the second, and he was Zach Hess. He struck out the side in the second and was just nasty. And you see it whenever he can throw that changeup for a strike, and then he throws the slider, which tails away from lefties. Hitters look dumb because when you can come 96 with a fastball, go to Fresh Market. We can do that later. Hey, listen, so we're going to do Dad's show, and then Dad has to go to work, and then Dad's going to come home and watch basketball, and then Fresh Market. Okay. When Hess comes 96 with a fastball and then follows it with his changeup, and the arm action on a changeup is the same as a fastball, but the grip is what slows the baseball, and a hitter looks at that arm action and is thinking 96 is coming, and instead a changeup is coming, and he takes 20 miles an hour off of it, or 15 miles an hour off of it. Good luck. When that slider comes and you're thinking 96 and then it just goes, I laugh at people who say Hess doesn't have Friday night stuff. Oh, not only does he have Friday night stuff, he has major league stuff. The stuff ain't the issue. It's consistency controlling it, which has been Hess's issue at times. The thing that I would like is to see him become more economical and realize, and I mentioned this last year as well, that you don't have to strike out everybody. It's like a first pitch fly ball out is okay. Like pitching to contact is okay. The third inning when Hess gave up the single and a double, Grammy and Gramps. The first pitch of the inning, Mommy's car. He gave up a single up the middle, which I'm okay with. Your intent, the guy was up there hunting a first pitch fastball and hit it up the middle. I'm okay with that because I want you to start guys off. And one has to get ahead of the hitter. What drove me nuts is the next hitter that doubled to deep center off the wall. That was an 0-2 count. Really? Wow, bud. It was an 0-2 count, and Hess still my meatball. 0-2, that ball should be 58 feet. Let Mathis block it and let someone look stupid swinging at a pitch that's 2 feet short of the plate. That, to throw anything, when you have a hitter 0-2, to throw anything even remotely hittable is just inexcusable. So that's a mistake, But overall, Hess was so much better. 5 innings. Get his final stat line on the night. Pull up the box score. Sorry, y'all. Here it is. Hi. Okay. Well, I thought you wanted to go to Fred Martet. So Hess finished 5 innings pitched, 1 run and 4 hits, the 2 walks, and then 6 strikeouts on 82 pitches. So 82 pitches over 5 innings. And when they start letting him extend, he could take the ball and get into the 6th. They wanted Walker to pitch, so they go. What? What? Awabasa.
Go Fresh Market.
Go to Fresh. We are going to go to Fresh Market.
Okay.
Okay. So Hess was much better, obviously, and that's kind of the sigh of relief moment for everybody who was tense about that. Eric Walker had 1 awesome inning and 1 terrible inning. Walker got the side on 7 pitches in the 6th. 7 pitches. He goes out in the 7th and throws 27 pitches. He walks 2, hits a batter, allows a run to score on a wild pitch, and then gives up a 2-base double. It's like, okay, it's time to go get him. And the thing about Walker is it's not that his stuff is untouchable. It's that his command is what makes him so dominant. And when that's not there, he becomes very hittable. So the hit by pitch and the 2 walks got him in trouble. So maybe it's just a process. Be patient with Walker coming back. But it certainly does speak to an awesome opportunity for Jaden Hill on Sunday. Because if Jaden Hill goes out there and he's chucking 96 and he's throwing, his devastating off-speed stuff for strikes and he dominates the way he did last weekend, you start to go, you at least have to have this conversation about Sunday if Jaden Hill goes and dominates again. Let's see. Okay, I'll get back to you now. Irfan Sayad, do you think Beloso has solidified his spot in the lineup, or will Bianca still get more shots? I actually think, I was told Gavin Dugas is going to get a start this weekend, just to let him run out there and see how he can do. But Beloso's awesome. Beloso last night was 3 of 4, scored 2 runs. He had an RBI. He walked. So he was 3 of 4 with a walk. I mean, he was awesome. And not only is Beloso hitting, but he's hitting to all fields. Last night he had an opposite field single. He had a base hit up the middle. Remember his home run, his walk off he pulled it to right field. He's hitting to all fields and he's not striking out. So and he's a better first baseman. In my opinion, this is a very easy decision. Like Cade Beloso is your first baseman. Now, you still want to get Drew Bianco at bats, and you want to get Gavin Dugas at bats, and you want to give him opportunities to get in the game and taste that a little bit. But when it comes down to it, like if today was if you had played 5 games on the season, and then today it's like, okay, you have a conference game today, and Vanderbilt's coming in. Cade Beloso is your first baseman. It's not even really a decision. He's just been that much better. Season's 5 games old. So let's see if it persists. Like the flip side of that is think about Zach Watson. Poor Zach Watson. I mean, he's hitting 150 on the season. Watson was 0 for 4 last night. He was like the only starter who didn't have a hit. No, Mathis didn't have a hit. Mathis and Watson were the only 2 that didn't have a hit. And he's fighting it right now, man. And the thing about it though too with Watson is he's having good at bats and he's hitting the ball well. He's just not really having any luck, finding grass anywhere. But it's going to come. Zach Watson's going to get going. It's just he's too good of a hitter to be a 150 hitter. He's just having a rough go. Just happens to be this, out the gate. Let's see, Kirk Taylor, how's the Botox? I can't feel it yet. So they said, so I had Botox yesterday at Aesthetic Medicine. By the way, even if you don't care about Botox, you go watch the videos because they did the this Vizia face screen on me, and they do this for everybody that comes in, and they take like these 3 pictures of your face and like the sub layers of your skin, and it is amazing to see how it like looks at like the wrinkles, the bacteria on your skin, like the redness. I mean, the sunspots that, spots that could eventually, like the spots that will eventually in time come to the surface and things that could be potentially like cancer form. It's amazing to see. Like, if nothing else, you go do that just so they can get a picture of your face and see like how, what's going on with your skin and what could potentially be a problem. Anyway, but they said like 3 days till you start feeling the Botox, and then, but 7 or 8 days till it's completely settled in, and then after that, it'll last about 4 months. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Carlton Cisco, good morning, Matt and Drew from West Houston. I'll volunteer to score prediction 83-80 Tigers. Nah, stands out late. Boy, if it goes 83-80, I like their chances. The other thing to keep in mind about Tennessee is their last 3 games out, they've stunk. They played Vanderbilt in the 50s. It was a terrible game. It got blown out by Kentucky. Maybe Tennessee is just not playing super well right now, and enough teams have enough film on them where they're kind of like, okay, let's see if we can execute this. We'll see. Ryan Dixon, why are the pitchers having issues throwing strikes? This cannot linger into SEC play. Don't blame Paul being pissed last night. Oh, when he yanked Matt Beck mid-count last night in the 8th. So it's 10-1. I'm sure a lot of people tuned out by this point, but it's 10-1, and they got Beck out there, and Beck, he like loads the bases. He's walking guys. Let's see, Beck had he did not record an out. He threw 10 pitches. He walked 2 guys. So then they brought in Fontenot. So Aaron George got a couple of outs, but then he had 3 strikeouts too. He did walk a guy, gave up a homer, which stunk. But Maneri mid-count, like, stomps out to the pitcher's mound. Like, it was not a casual stroll out to the mound to get your pitcher and give the guy in the bullpen time to warm up. It was a plod out to a fast, pissed off little walk by Maneri to go get Beck mid-count. It was like, oh, God. Elevator. That was funny. But why are they having issues throwing strikes? Huh? Ralphie. Did you say bless you? Ralphie. You want Ralphie? Elevator. 1. He's gone. All right. So I think some of it was complacency late in the game. They're up 10-1, and it was just like the intensity had worn off a little bit last night. They'll be fine. All right, I'm going to go a little faster because I got about 10 minutes, and I got to go I got 14 minutes. All right, Everett email, good morning. Bruce Mobley, you think Wade should play Darius Days more today? Yes, Wade in his postgame even said, I should have played Darius Days more. He's been a great energy guy off the bench. He and Tremont were the only ones who were plus in the plus-minus on against Florida. So, yeah, I think so. Ryan Broussard, how did Hess do last night? I didn't watch until bottom of the 7th. I'm not sure if you heard. I talked about it a little bit. Hess was not super efficient. He threw a lot of pitches, threw 82 pitches through 5 innings. But he was much better. He had much better command. He struck out 6. He had 5 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. Struck out the side in the second. He was on. First inning, he hit a guy and walked a guy in the first inning. But other than that, he was walked 2 and hit a guy in the first inning. But he was, other than that, was really good. Paul Hollowell, good morning. Let's see, Chad Holmes, time to put a little something in our coffee. Not me, brother. I got to go over to Williamson Eye Center and record a commercial this morning. So, not necessarily just a commercial, but some videos that y'all will enjoy. Randy Dabdoob asking if the baseball team is not as good as we think. They could easily have lost 6-7 of the games they won. Or maybe that's basketball. You're asking. No, Randy, I think that they're as good as we think. I think they got 5 to 7 guys that are going to play in the NBA. I think they got a maybe the best point guard in the SEC. Leads the league in steals, 3rd in assists, 8th in scoring. You go to the bench and get a 5-star in Javonte Smart. Javonte and Skylar have length who can defend the perimeter and score at the rim. Nas is a first-round draft pick. Cavell is an elite shot blocker who's going to get a chance to play in the NBA. Emmett and Days can both come off the bench and give you energy and athleticism. Marlon Taylor can jump out the gym and has become a really plus defender on the wing. Yeah, no, they're good. They're really, really good, man. They're young. They're learning how to play together, and you can't forget the fact that a lot of these guys are new, and a lot of their experiences are still firsts. But no, they're good. They're really good. At some point, it's not an accident that you keep winning close games. Like, you're good at it. Jeb Bruto, good morning. Connor Brooks, can we get bonus whiskey, wine, and beer? Hunt Palmer for B-ball games, especially during March Madness. Not a bad thought, Connor. Jordy and I toyed with the idea of doing whiskey and wine today, and maybe we might just do it. We were gonna maybe try to go to like Happy's or a place like a bar downtown or something, but they had the parade today, and it wasn't gonna work well to do something on site. Maybe we'll just fire up a whiskey and wine anyway. A shorter show, just game ends. Let's see how it goes. Maybe we'll do it. I'm in if he is. Carl the Cat, how about Robert Kraft? Will the NFL cover up the golden egg again? You ain't covering up nothing, man. At this point, I think everybody knows. Like, this is a criminal investigation. What you doing? Hey, Drew, what you doing?
Dad show.
This is Dad's show. Very good. Okay. We'll just carry on with that show. Sean Kelly, good morning, man. Hope you're doing well. Pete Giardino, good morning, Matt Philoscones. By the way, if you've not done so yet, if y'all would hit the share button, that's a huge help. Thank you sincerely. And as always, we appreciate our friends at Brock Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. They take awesome care of us, man. They have all the subspecialties, 33 docs, 5 locations for your convenience. Of course, Blue Bonnet near Perkins, inside of the Surgical Specialty Center. And you singing?
Go Fresh Market.
We can go to Fresh Market after Daddy watches basketball today. Okay? Okay? Okay. All right, 9 minutes, y'all. Then I'm going to go shower. Stephen Miller, what's up, dude? Rise and shine, it's game day. Indeed. Corey Gautreaux, Andrew Bear. Smart needs to have a better game offensively today. I think everybody does. They've just missed too many chances on Wednesday, but I think they'll lock in. I really do. This team has responded well to adversity at times this year. I mean, especially after the Arkansas loss. They had that brutal stretch where it was at Mississippi State, home against Auburn, at Kentucky, and they won all 3 after the home loss. I think there's enough evidence to show this team when they face some adversity, Wade gets their attention and they buy in. Mike Dickinson, good morning. Kyle Gallo, how about Mondo setting the NCAA record? It's so crazy that people care. If his last name wasn't Duplantis, I don't think anybody would care that LSU's had a record-setting track and field guy, because they've had plenty of people who have been Olympians and set records and all sort of stuff. It's just interesting to me how much people are interested in Mondo. Don't get me wrong, it's incredible. I couldn't jump over this desk. He's like pole vaulting 19 feet in the air. It's amazing. But it's just interesting to me how much people care. Like how people pick and choose what they care about. Let's see. Stephen Miller, Maneri said started Beloso due to Bianco struggling. He went, well, I think he'd tell you it was the lefty-righty. But the telltale... What's the matter? Oh, you put this around. Wait, hang on. I'll let Daddy help you. Let Daddy help you, baby. Okay, there you go. He put the Brock. This is a Brock bag that they gave me with like goodies in it, like swag and stuff. He had it around his neck like a satchel. Daddy's gonna put this over here, okay? Okay. Steven, the telltale, the next 2 days, Bryant is starting a lefty. Let's see if he gives Beloso another start against a lefty. That'll be your telltale. But I think he's going to start Gavin Dugas at least one game this weekend. Lance Richard, why doesn't Wade stop them from shooting so many threes when they're not going? I'm not a fan of letting someone throw up bricks in hope of one falling. I agree, and I don't think Wade is either, and he was super ticked at Tremont at the end of the game for taking that three. Craig Dugas, I think he's just giving them freedom to, when you have an open look, I'm like, when Tremont drives, dishes to Nas gets doubled, and he kicks out to Marlon Taylor for a set shot three, I'm good with that. Wide open look, feet squared, take it. You're a college basketball player. You've taken that shot a million times. Make it. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is early in the shot clock, you dribble down and you just hoist one up. There's too much. Colors. You're gonna watch Colors with Mama's phone when she wakes up. Let's see. Pete Giardino, Drew singing "Happy Birthday" to the candles on the stove was priceless. Thank you, Pete. I appreciate that. So we practice. Like for his birthday last year, we practiced singing "Happy Birthday." So we would light candles, and we would just to get him used to like everybody's going to be in the house singing this song. So Erica had lit candles in the kitchen last night, just like scented candles. And so Drew walked up to him and just started singing "Happy Birthday." It was really cute. And then he always he blows like because we practice, blow, like we practiced that for his birthday last year. So now whenever he sings, even if he was just sitting right here, he started singing "Happy Birthday," "Happy Birthday to you," he'll still blow. It's cute. It's cute to me anyway. Dan Ducote, we need to do a rum tasting. I was a whiskey guy for 30 years. It's all about the rum. It will change your world. Dan, you're not the first person that has told me that. As a matter of fact, Taylor Calandro at Calandro's is saying now he has been a whiskey guy for 30 years. He's my age, but he said the same thing. Let's see, Lance Richard, that's my point. When it's clearly not falling, they're constantly taking bad shots. Let's see, Ben Giat, good morning. Hess labors so much, so many pitches to get an out. You know what, Ben? At times it's true. But, and they did mention one thing on the broadcast last night, which is a good point, is that even if they want, and this is a difference from last year, that they don't even mind if he goes out with his closer's mentality and throws hard and maybe gasses after 5 or 6 innings because, and this is why it makes sense. If Hess, the difference is, remember last year, Hess had to go to the rotation last year because you just didn't have any options. Mikhail Hilliard had to step up and be a guy for you. Nobody was counting on Mikhail to do much of anything last year. It's no disrespect. It's just what it was. Remember, Caleb Gilbert struggled with his arm issue and his velocity, and so he really didn't establish a role. They needed Hess last year. They needed him to go deep into ball games like that. Walker was injured. Like they didn't have a choice. This year, because you have so many arms and so much depth and so many options, if Hess could go out there with that closer mentality and give you 5 or 6, okay, well, I know I can go Beck, Fontenot, Peterson, and that's 7, 8, 9. I can find a bridge if that's why Manery's trying all these different guys. Last night I tried out Aaron George. Who's the kid who's not pitching this weekend who pitched twice last week? Colors. Okay. He's got so many options out of the bullpen that he can get through it. And then you trust Marceau and Walker, Hill, Henry, to be efficient the rest of the weekend, What's the matter? I love you. Almost done. We got 3 more minutes and then I gotta go. Let's see. Patrick Halldale, Broussard, Jeffrey Easley, good morning. Y'all, please be sure to share this if you've not done so yet. Huge help. And, of course, please like the Brock page. They're tagged in this post. They have all the subspecialties, including pediatrics. Drew goes there. Drew sees Dr. Brad Kalata, don't you? Kalata. You see Dr. Brad? Brad Kalata. Elevator. Yes, it sounds like elevator. Let's see. One more maybe. Adam Pasqua, good morning. Shade Nobles Perio, good morning. Rodney Beloso, good morning. Shelby, what's the spread? Steven posted there 1.5. Tennessee minus 1.5. That's about right. I'm good with that. If it's a one-score game in the final 2 minutes, one way or another, I like LSU to finish the game. I do. Andy Canizero back in coaching. Yeah, I hope for him he's got his life in order and it all works out. David Furr, why doesn't Watson bunt more with his speed? Because you never bunt. Ever. Ever.
Go farm market.
Go to Fresh Market. Reading your comments after the bunt guy is the funniest thing. Craig Schilling, good morning. Craig said it's nasty outside. Hope that doesn't alter attendance at the basketball game. It's nice here. I mean, it's over. It's overcast. It's not raining. Colors.
Okay.
One more minute. Brittany Della Hussein, Lori Prophet, good morning. Hey. I love it. Y'all were expecting me to get triggered by that bunt comment. Okay. You know what? I'm never bunting my 5-hole hitter, who's one of my best power bats in the lineup, who came back this year to increase his draft stock because he could spray the ball all over the yard. A 5-game sample batting 150 doesn't make an offensive player. Swing away, Zach Watson. Never bunt. How about that?
Happy birthday. Mommy call.
Happy day to Papa.
Daddy call.
Daddy's car.
Home Depot.
Home Depot. Happy birthday to you. I love you. Perfect timing. Your food ended. Daddy's show ended. Now we're going to go wake up mommy. All right. Y'all have an awesome day. Please share this post. Please like the Brock page that's tagged in this post. And if y'all have aches and pains and bumps and bruises, or you're in need of an orthopedist, please go check out Brock and let him know you saw it on Morning Scone or on Handoff Hester. Either way. Y'all have an awesome day. Go Tigers. I'm fired up about today. Hopefully Marceau's awesome tonight, and hopefully Basketball Tigers show up and play an awesome game and give us all reason to be pretty fired up and celebrate tonight. Okay, y'all have an awesome day. Sorry I didn't get to all the comments, but I got to run because I got to be at Williamson in 59 minutes. See y'all later.